Chief Schwanzel was my EMT instructor, and it just whizzed right by, so it was great. The Robert J. Schwanzel Award. Retired Assistant Chief Robert Schwanzel has generously given his knowledge and his time over his almost 40-year career. He always has been a team player, representing his fellow firefighters, keeping their best interests at heart. Chief Schwanzel never refuses to represent the Toledo Fire and Rescue Department, even when requested to do so at the last minute. For these reasons, this award has been named in his honor. Robert J. Schwanzel Award is presented to the fire recruit who has been chosen by his or her classmates to represent and speak for them at this graduation ceremony. Chief, can you come forward? At this time, Chief Schwanzel would like to present this award for the class of 2010 to Holly Volmar.
That doesn't get your heart racing. Good evening. Nice to see everybody here tonight. First, I would like to thank Chief Ward, Fire Department personnel, and all city dignitaries for sharing in this special occasion. I would like to say thank you to my fellow recruits for choosing me to represent our class at graduation here today. To have my name said in the same sentence as Chief Schwanzel is quite an honor. When Chief Holt told everyone at the tower that I was the recipient of this award, I was in complete shock. I think we have some video to prove that as well. As I stand here before you today, I am still in complete awe and hope. It is one thing to win an award, but to be voted on by your peers is something truly special. You have no idea, guys, what this means to me. I want to thank my parents, my brother Scott, my family, and friends. If it wasn't for them, I certainly would not be standing in front of you today. My parents, at a very young age, instilled in me discipline, respect, dedication, and perseverance. They have always said, I can do anything in life that I choose, but make sure you give 100%. And I still try to live by these values every day. Most of us in the class waited years to get here, some twice. I know it was certainly worth the wait. January 8th, 2010. The day we were all sworn in, reality set in. This was finally happening. I really don't think we as a class knew what was in store for us. We had our meeting right after lunch. The first few hours were pretty relaxed, but oh boy did that change. All the instructors marched in, and Lieutenant Remley started yelling at us in his military style. On your feet, take seats. I lost track of how many times we did that until we got it. Almost right. From that point forward, discipline, posture, and saluting had begun. I think all of our hearts were racing and all wondering what we got ourselves into. We were all trying to be perfect, which faded quickly when we were asked to count off. We couldn't even do that. How embarrassing. But after that day, I really think we started coming together as a class. First, just trying to remember everybody's names. Formation at 0700, the first day of the academy, set the stage for the remainder of the academy. I have never seen so many lint rollers used at one time. We looked like a bunch of monkeys picking lint and cutting strings off of each other. We probably went through about 30 pounds of shoe polish. Lieutenant Remley led the way as our drill sergeant, if you will, and his shadow, Instructor Phillips. We stood for 1 hour completely still, and we all thought our arms were going to fall off. This is the day we were introduced to backdrafts. And also, if you are Andrew Decker, your mom will not bring your gear that you left on your first day. Sorry, buddy, I had to. And who knew down the road that farm animals would make an appearance at roll call? At our swearing in, Chief Wolver and Chief Cervantes talked about the brother-sisterhood of the fire service. Since that day, I believe we have realized what that means. We have really grown close together and worked well as a team. I have to say, this is the funniest group of people I have ever been around, instructors included. We definitely can laugh at each other as well as ourselves. But I won't mention me gluing my name badge to my finger and having the video to prove it. Thanks, Lieutenant Bozak and Captain Markle. I know that we have all worked extremely hard to get here today. The academy was tough, and I know that we will be better firefighters for it. We were told by many people that this was the best group of instructors the Toledo Fire and Rescue Department's training academy has ever had. And after going through it, I truly believe it. I know that we will make you all proud on the line and represent this department with honor. In closing, I would like to thank my fellow recruits for voting for me to win this award. I am very grateful. You are the ones that are awesome. To all the instructors, thank you for your knowledge, time, wisdom, and guidance. Mom, Dad, Scott, thank you for always believing in me, supporting me, no matter what endeavor I took on. You are the reason why I am here. I love you. We are the class of 2010. This next part is not part of your regular scheduled program. At this time, I would like to call Lieutenant Remley front and center. It's a nice change, isn't it? Thank you, Lieutenant. Our class would like to acknowledge you for your years as a drill instructor in the Toledo Fire and Rescue Academy. Not only for our class, but classes in the past that you have made products of. So this time, we are awarding you this as our official drill instructor.